We're live.
We're live. Millie,
Hey, Costa.
it's so good to be here in Tyab. Whereabouts are we flying today?
Oh, today I'm going to take you for a fly around Westernport Bay and we'll have a look at French Island and come back again.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So join us, everyone. We're about to take off. You get to see the whole thing from the comfort of work, home, kitchen, office, wherever you are. But Millie has made it all the way here from WA. It's been 18 legs of the flight till now.
Yep.
And here we are. Well, this isn't technically the 19th leg.
No, this is just a joy flight.
Joy flight. So we're off on a joy flight just to celebrate that Millie's arrived here in Melbourne.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Westernport's a really important shorebird site. So, yeah, we can go have a look and see where the birds live.
See where they live and what's out having a play.
Pretty much, yeah. You pumped?
I am so pumped. And Millie made a special request.
Yeah, you've got to have the Biggles goggles. Well, it'd be rude not to. I think it would be a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I can't really drive the car with these, so I save it for just when I'm flying with Millie.
There's only so many opportunities you get to wear this, so
it's a certain look.
You've got to take it when you can. All right.
Alrighty.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Okay, let's get you sorted. It's very, very calm this morning, so I'm pretty happy.
Excellent.
Okay, so come around this side, Costa. I'm just going to pop your helmet down there for a sec.
So good to see your buddy.
My little bird.
What a great job your bird has done to get you all the way from Western Australia. It's incredible. Am I getting up or putting a helmet on or?
Hopping in first. Left foot on there and left hand up here. Mind your head. That's it. And then swing your leg over. Mind not to kick the helmet. Yep. Beautiful. Now I'll get you to lift your feet up. I'll put these in. You can tuck your feet down the side.
Oh, okay.
There. It's a bit more comfy for me that way.
Oh, because I'm not sticking into you.
Yeah. And the others. Here it is. And there's a one for your shoulders too. Excuse me. I'm just going to reach across you here. So these two go together and slide onto that one. And then you do it up like normal. Beauty. And that comes down over your hips. And just pull it tight over your hips. Like you would tighten it up for on a passenger aircraft. There we go. Right. Don't want you to fall out, Costa.
Give you a few people on.
Just a tad. All right. Okay. So helmet. I'll just run you through it again. So your volume controls on the side here. You want to turn me up or down?
Yep.
Keep that in front of your mouth. You can keep the visor up until just before we take off, otherwise you'll fog up. And helmet does up like this, and if you need to undo it, you pull this tab down and it'll just pop out. So those ear cups might pop out when you put it on, but I can click them back in again, so don't stress. Got that? Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, that's pretty
fitting
good.
Okay?
Yeah,
so that one's a bit loose there. So there we go. And that one's in. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
It feels pretty comfy.
Yeah.
All right, now go to still the helmet. I might get you to
somehow wrangle it under the beard.
Yeah, if you lift your beard up, I can do it up. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I think I got it. Mr. Motorbike.
Oh, okay, sure. I can loosen it up a bit if it's a bit tight. Oh no, you got it. That looks sweet.
Hey, there's my first bird.
Oh yeah, nice. Hopefully we don't run into any. I've never hit a bird. I get asked that a lot by the kids. Okay, I'll plug you in now.
I like this thing on
your
thigh that you can read.
Yep, you can have all your map
All your
info.
different details. Yeah,
Yeah,
West Wyalong Line, Singleton.
Yeah, it's got the elevation and frequency of all the airports on there. Alrighty. So, everybody watching at home, I'm gonna switch my microphone over in a minute. So there'll just be a gap in the sound for a bit. Alright. Okay, cut breaks off. Clear, prop. Okay, can you hear me, Buster? Excellent. Oh, somebody's making toast. It smells really good. That's in there. Alrighty, I think everybody should be able to hear us now.
I'm not going to talk too much at the moment because I know you've got to do all your checks and things. But
The concentraty bit.
yeah, I don't. I'll just. So for everyone listening, I'm going to be quiet.
Alrighty. Okay. Alright, so I just go through my pre-takeoff check. So acronym is TWIB-FISHER. Tyres pumped up, had clearance or movement of the handle foot throttle. The wind is a little bit northerly, it's less than 5 knots. Look at that flag, it's pretty dead. Wires, zip, 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 and zip. Oh, my zippers are up. Instruments, I've got temperatures and pressures agreed. Exhaust gas cylinder heads are working. My pins are secure. Fuel is on clean and sufficient. Switches. The switches are working. You feel it's black coming in. Okay, computer. Set the computer up. That's just my iPad. Okay. So I have my iPad strapped to my leg here.
Oh yeah.
So you can see where we're going today. I think we're just going to go around the top of Westernport, have a look at French Island and come back again.
I've never heard of French Island.
Haven't you?
No.
Oh, okay, there you go. There's lots of koalas there.
Oh really?
Yeah. Okay. Computer set up. Control box. Take that off. Full screen movement of the controls. My helmet's set up. My harness is set up. Can you just go like this? Show me your helmet set up. Yep, and your seatbelt too. Just give it a touch. See, lovely. Okay, my radio is on the right frequency. My zip content here is on up. So nothing loose in the cockpit. And the radio is on the right frequency. Alrighty. That's fine. Hi, Captain Michael at 9120. Taxi Silver Hangers to hold this point on my 3 blood. Fire. Okay.
It's a classic. It's like we've just come out into a back lane and it's a runway.
Yes. Well, there's a few houses along here that just live next to the road, to the airport. It's pretty cool, huh?
You couldn't wish for it. It's like someone who loves the beach, living near the beach, or living on the back of a golf course if you're a golfer.
Yeah, totally.
This is like nirvana for a pilot.
Yes.
Just literally drive out the gate and you're on the runway.
Pretty much. Alrighty, so it's maybe 10 past 9. So that's good. We've already got a bird burbling over here, a bird of prey.
Oh yeah.
So let's see if these thermals around already. Okay. Put my glovies on. Did you bring glovies?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you get cold hands. I should have mentioned that. I did that to poor Sammy the other day.
I'm not like you, Millie, flying for like 4 hours.
No,
this is a little.
It might be up for about half an hour, I reckon. Alrighty, I'm just going to wait for the oil temperature to come up.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, here's my fire. Right.
Traffic taking about uniform, turn space, runway 35, touch and go.
We might wait for them to do their touch and go. There they are over there. See? Just above the trees.
Oh yeah.
Just a right hand circuit on 3-5 here.
Oh, that they go around that way.
Yeah, usually you do a left hand circuit as standard, but some places you do a right hand just so they're not flying over the houses over there.
Oh, okay.
Annoying thing. We're not quite warm enough yet anyway.
I was thinking, Millie, if we sort of pick apart your flight thus far, that you've had 18 legs, and you roughly fly for about 4 hours each time.
Oh, yeah, 2 to 3 hours, sometimes up to 4 or 5, yep.
Yeah, so, all right, say if we said roughly 3 to 4 hours, say 4 hours times 18.
Yeah.
You know, that's 75 hours.
Yeah.
So that's, you've spent, since I've seen you, you've spent 3 days in the air.
That's true, yeah.
3 days. Like,
yeah.
And because I was thinking about that as a reality in terms of that level of concentration and focus and commitment that you have to have. And to be on that level of kind of, well, it's not alert, it's just on. You are on. So you've been on for 3 full days.
I have been, yeah.
Oh, there they go.
I'm just looking at how much you get around the pedals. It's pretty soon. That's good. Yeah, I had actually added it up and worked it out like that. That's pretty cool.
I was thinking about that as I was driving. You know, that's a serious amount of concentration, and that's not even adding to that all of the logistics in preparation, like where's the car going to go, who's driving, which airport, how we're going to get from here to there, where we're staying tonight, where we're going. Like, wow, you have been on.
Yeah, I really
have. You have been seriously on. And this is just the first third of the trip, really.
Yes, that's right.
Would be about a third so far.
About a third.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
You got your lights down already,
Yep.
I think? I'll put mine down. Michael at 9120, this is the Rolls runway 35.
For those of you watching, traffic, what's that, F5.7, taxiing to the run-up area.
Okay, ready, Costa?
Really, I am ready. It's so quick. It's like 20 seconds ago we were on the ground and now we have this view like a bird.
Yeah. We're already at 800 feet. We're not even barely past the end of the runway. Alrighty, I'm gonna... That's right, we're gonna stop over the Westernport.
Okay.
So that's Westernport right there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where it started. It's chilly, isn't it?
Oh, it's not too bad. I'm behind you.
You're alright, yeah.
You're my protection.
Oh, I've got the windscreen.
Have you done much flying around this area?
No, but I've only really been here a couple of days. And I landed here the other day. I went flying this morning before you got here, and that's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, already.
Yeah.
Lovely food. So, okay. So, Michael at 9120, deciding on right prospect, up on down there, 500, and we'll be tracking east of Westernport Bay. Okay. Look, we're already above the inversion layer. Can you see that layer, okay?
Yes.
So that's an inversion. So that's where the hot air, well, the warmer air is below, and it traps all the dust and pollen and stuff.
Setting on to base, runway 35, touch go. So,
Yeah, but that's what that hazy line is, that's the inversion. So it's warmer below, cooler above, cooler air above, and it traps all the pollen and dust and stuff like that in it. So you get this haze layer.
Yep.
But it's it happens when you have a high pressure system. Yeah.
And does it generally hang at the same height, or does that vary?
That varies.
Okay.
And it means good flying weather. That's why it's so smooth today.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful day. So you were going to ask me something before and I cut you off with a radio call.
Oh, no, I just stream of consciousness. It's I'm really chuffed that this week is actually Water Week.
Oh.
And on Thursday night it's Water Night. But really everything about your trip is about water and wetlands.
It is, yeah. And these wetlands that we're flying over now in Westernport Bay, this is an internationally significant area for shorebirds. Part of it's the Ramsar site. So this is internationally significant for some of the most endangered shorebirds, like the dark curlew, which is critically endangered, and also the curlew sandpiper, which is also critically endangered.
Wow.
Yeah, and you can see, like, it's a prime shorebird habitat. I mean, it looks like mangroves down here, but I can see some good mud flats down there and over here as well. So, yeah, the birds would be loving that.
And whereabouts, or when does that curlew come down to be here?
Yeah, so those migratory shorebirds. Okay, hold on a second. They're starting to arrive back here in Australia now. So our migratory shorebirds have finished breeding up in Siberia and Alaska, and they've just finishing off their southward migration now and are arriving back in Australia. So now is the perfect time to get out and go look for some shorebirds if you wanna go and see some.
I love the pattern
I know.
of the drainage lines and the way the vegetation is creating those fractals.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that too. Yeah.
Like, and the amazing thing I see when we went up last time and again when we came up here, is you see the patterns.
Yeah.
And they're repeated in all of the incredible indigenous art.
Yes,
Like it's like you're looking at some of these artwork and you can see where that look at these patterns here.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I love it.
so the shorebirds that are coming through, the one you mentioned, is it one that makes multiple stops?
Yeah, most of them will make stops along the way. Generally, the smaller species make more stops than the bigger ones.
Yep.
But yeah, they'll still do pretty epic flights.
Yeah.
But yeah, they will make multiple stops. That's why it's so important that all of our wetlands are well cared for. You know, you've got to have you can't have it's like a chain with links in it, I suppose, and you've got to have all of those links in the chain functioning for the whole thing to work. So if you lose a link in the chain, it's much harder for those birds to do that migration and get the rest and fuel stops that they need along the way, because it's a 12,500 kilometre flight. So
What sort of rest do they do when they stop? Do they stop for one day or a couple of days, like to refuel and find food?
yeah, sometimes they'll stop for a couple of weeks even. So it takes them a while to get fat again. So the birds on their northward migration, they'll do that a lot faster because, you know, they've got the time constraints.
Right, try to go to the uniform, entering base, runway 35, minutes to go,
Yeah, so they've got that time constraint of needing to arrive on the tundra and find a mate and lay their eggs and raise chicks. And they've only got a short window, so they need to get there on time to do it. So they'll rush up to the tundra, and then their southward migration is a bit more cruisy. They'll take longer to do that generally.
Because they're going on summer holidays and they're chill.
Yeah, they can take a sweet time to get back.
Stop at a few places,
Yeah,
you know, go into a caravan park,
exactly.
eat a bit of local food.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So they can be a bit more chill. But yeah, they can't just fatten up and go again in a couple of days. It takes them a while to eat enough food to get the energy they need before they go again.
And that's like, that puts it in such a good perspective because, you know, they need space for those to access that sort of nourishment. Like, it's not just a little corner block. They need a big area to forage.
Yeah, they do. I think they're wearing a microphone there. I think it's okay. Yeah, they do. That's right. And when they're here in Australia,
They're able to spread out a lot more. Like there's a lot more space for them to go and find the food that they need. Whereas when they're in the tundra, they're much more concentrated in a smaller area.
Yep.
So, and they're spending a lot more time here than what they are on the tundra.
So what sort of time proportionally do they spend here?
Oh, they're here for about 6 months. So they're in the tundra for about 8 to 10 weeks. So they just have that short window where the tundra will thaw out and they'll have time to lay their eggs and whatnot before they need to come back. So they're only up there for maybe 8 to 12 weeks. But
12 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, and the time in between they're flying each way. But yeah, they spend most of their time here. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful up here.
Yeah, really beautiful.
You can see the incursions of the suburbs and the farmlands and the industry.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. Looks like it's not too deep over there. So some of the areas around Westernport Bay, like Gallic Creek and Down Syrup and stuff like that, it really is still
I just realised that me putting my head closer to you is not making any difference. What am I thinking? Nothing. It's coming through the earmuffs, not through me going like, I'm not going to hear you any better.
That's so funny. I love it. That's hilarious. Easy to do.
I'll have my head around in front of you thinking I'll hear you better.
If you can't hear me very well, try the volume on this side of the ear. I can hear you, don't worry.
I know, I got you loud and clear.
Wow. I thought maybe we could fly across to French Island, but I think you have to do it over there where it's a bit shorter. But I don't think we'll have time today, unfortunately. It's already 9:30. I think, we'll let the wind pick up while I'm away. So I had a crazy day yesterday. I thought that my electronics had flown on my dash, but they hadn't at all. They were fine.
Traffic to go to the uniform, entering bay, runway 35, full stop, Diane.
I remember from my earliest geography studies being fascinated by water flow, and you can see over there the way the river flows down, and then at some point it will cut through and turn the bend into an oxbow lake. And I remember that from earliest year 7 geography.
I remember that as well. We went to a farm in Nearham South out of Gippsland, and I remember studying the river and how an oxbow is made and how it can create an island and all the rest of it. That really stuck in my mind as well. It was
Really?
quite funny.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It was fun.
perfect. Top that A517, turning base, one more crew park, such a good It's amazing, isn't it, how nature slows water down. Look at those bends. Like, talk about going the longest distance between point A and B.
Yeah. Oh, there's another airfield here. Oh, that's Tui Rup.
Cooey Rup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tui Rup traffic mark for that 9120 overhead field at 1,500, maintaining the overfly and tracking east around Westernport Bay. Tui Rup. Oh, if I can do. Right, 350 minutes. Maybe not. Tui Rup traffic mark for that 9120 overhead field at 1,500, maintaining the overfly and tracking east around Westernport Bay. Tui Rup. Or is it? Oh, it's Turidan. Correction. Turidan traffic. That's the boat down there.
Oh, yeah.
Turidan Airfield. Yeah.
It looks like
Yeah, yeah.
the boat. It was kind of like, oh, you missed the river.
I think you've got to ask permission to run the Turidan these days.
Oh, yeah. Birds silhouetted from up here on the water.
Yeah.
Like there's a few birds down there, like they stick out.
They do, yeah.
And you saw lots of whales.
I did. I saw so many whales around the head of the bight when I flew across the Nullarbor. That was probably one of the most amazing parts of my trip so far. There's about, well, it's one of the spots, I guess it's a whale nursery there. So there was at least 50 whales there.
Really?
Yeah, you know, some of them had calves and stuff. So this spot down here, this is Yellow Creek, and it's one of the best spots of migratory shorebirds. And yeah, the Victorian wading studies group comes down here and bands flag shorebirds along this little patch of beach here. And yeah, you get like eastern curlews and curlew sandpipers, redneck kids, they all come and sit on the beach along here. And
Good. Traffic
high
255, lining up and rolling runway 044, perfect. Good.
Alright, well, we might turn around and head
Oh,
I'm the pilot.
yeah, that's not a question.
Do it or what?
That's a statement. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So everybody what it looks like.
So this section here.
Yeah, pull up here, that's Yellow Creek. It's I've been there once before to catch, and yeah, we've got a good flock of redneck things and early sandpipers, so we put geolocators on some of them so that we can track them using GPS. But it's on a private farm, so
Oh, okay, yeah.
it's got private access.
The colours of the different shades of green are so easy to isolate from up here.
Yeah. I think that's my iPad in, that was silly.
you said an interesting thing yesterday, Millie, that this was a chance to just have a little bit of a fly, almost like just a relaxing flight. Not that the others aren't relaxing, but there's a lot of responsibilities around flying. You know, leaving one point and going to another. Whereas today was just a chance to have a bit of a fly for flying.
Yeah, that's right. Laurie has been focused on getting from A to B.
Yeah, which is a lot. That, you know, as much and all as the flying is something you know. It's all that other traffic at 52, 55 turning downwind, runway 04 to them.
Michael at 9120, 7 in the field at 1,500 and tracking west to Kaya. Curtis. I love that boat. It's really cool.
Yeah. Not sure if everyone can see that. It might be a bit.
Yeah, might be. I'll get a picture of the 360 later. But there's a shipwreck, I guess. Shipwreck. It's pretty wrecked to be.
Yeah, I don't think it's going out in the near future.
No,
Certainly carved a path through the mangroves.
it is.
Yeah, what you were saying before about that, just that sort of when you're on, when you're flying, and
Yeah.
today's just a bit more of just a ride round the block when you're pushing down the beach for a swim.
Yeah. That's it.
I'm really fascinated, Millie,
Yeah.
looking today. There's so many different colours you can see in different pools and ponds of water. There's oranges, there's yellows, there's lighter greens. You can see like must be different
Yeah.
algal growths and just lichens and fungi and like it's incredible. My eyes can't get enough of the pattern.
Yeah, I love that too. It's pretty amazing. I love it when you find, like, a lot of the salt lakes in arid Australia have different algae in them, so they're different colours, and they look like opals in the landscape, like jewels.
For traffic at 52, 55 turning place, runway 04 to them.
And like yellow and green and pink and blue. It's amazing.
The mangroves along the edge of the water kind of drops of paint on the canvas. But down here, I love those patterns.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Wow, it's really beautiful day today. Your hands aren't too cold there.
No, they're all right. Traffic at 52, 55 turning final runway 04, touch and go through them.
I'm going to put my little...
So just from a bit of technical information for everyone watching,
Yep.
how fast are we going at the moment?
Oh, okay, we're doing at 60 knots, but our ground speed's only 52. So we've got a headwind of about 8 knots, and we're at 1,500 feet. Yeah. This is my oil temperature, pressure, and green. Everything's green.
Yeah.
Green is good.
Green is good, yeah.
10 miles out from kayak now, so I've got to change my frequency.
I am.
So traffic might about 9120 is 10 miles east of the field at 1,500 inbound fire. So the airfield should come into the evening. Oh, I'm so excited we got to fly around over Westernport Bay.
Oh. You can see the pattern being reflected in the ocean floor as well, where the water's moving and it's created shape, and then the different depths.
Just change it. Oh, that's a bit better. I should be able to hear the radio calls on my other pilots a bit better now.
When you've been flying
Yeah.
the 18 different legs,
Yeah. Yeah, you can talk now.
how does time pass? Do you find that the time goes slowly or quickly, or has it varied in different places?
I guess it's varied in different places. I find that because I've had so much stuff on every day, the weeks just kind of tick by.
Yeah.
And the kind of stuff that, I've been traveling now for over 4 months, like it's about 4.5 months actually.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm in a little bit of a time warp.
Yes.
It's been a bit weird. But on the whole, I don't know, it feels like the time's going fast, but because I've done so much, I can think about something and go, oh, that was only 2 weeks ago. It feels like it was so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have this weird thing of it's feeling like time's going fast and not at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because, I mean, the other thing is it's not like you land and then you have a whole lot of rest time, because basically you've got to secure the plane, get organised for the night, and then, the majority of the time, the next few days, you're on the phone finding the school you're going to visit or the library, and you're going out and meeting people and doing talks and workshops and things. Like, it's been, like, you've been non-stop.
Yeah, it has been.
Seriously. And that's just from an observer.
Yeah, I'm having a day off tomorrow.
Oh, that's great.
And this afternoon as well.
Oh, well, if anyone's earned it, you're the hardest working woman in flying business. Let me tell you, and I'm happy to say that loud and clear.
Oh, thanks, Costa. It has been a lot of hard work, and I'm learning a lot about myself in regards to like my limits and all the rest of it. When I need to say no or take a break or whatever. But it's very easy to say yes to a whole bunch of stuff and end up with too much on your plate. Feel a bit overwhelmed. So.
Yeah, and the thing that's always in the back of my mind when I think about what you're doing is that, like, you can't sort of just have a casual day in this office. Like, when you prepare and go up and fly, like, you've got to be on.
That's what
Like,
it is.
not half on, not 3/4 on. It's kind of the odds. The odds of mistakes are very high in terms of your responsibility. So yeah, that's a lot of wear and tear in terms of just fatigue and being on. So yeah, I can imagine getting to know what those lines are in the band and what you're really better at and where you need to sort of, as you say, reduce the workload or extract from the situation and not stay too long.
Pretty much, yeah. And, well, I'm learning what those parameters are as I go. I didn't really get it until I got across the Nullarbor because while I was on the Nullarbor, I didn't have all of those full commitments.
Yep.
So, I really learned what those limits are now that I'm
Yeah, once they lay it back on.
in the city. Yeah. Now, I'm just keeping an eye out for the airfield, but I haven't quite got it in view yet. I can see a plane though. That's a good sign. Oh, there it is, right there.
You're like the pizza delivery. I can't find it. Oh well, I'll just have to eat the pizza and go elsewhere.
That's it, yeah.
There was no welcoming light from the front of the house.
Well, there's two people in the circuit. I've got the orange plane over there.
Yeah.
I think it's the Fox bat. And there was another guy in the circuit, but he might be finished now. Anyway, I'm going to start the stairs. You can see the wind stop there.
So for those of you who are watching, Billy,
Foxtrot 8517, turning base, runway 35, full stop, Diab.
Alright.
Diab 128.0.
He said full stop, so he's not going to take off again. That's good.
oh yeah,
So I think that we're on our own. So we can just join downwind and land the plane nicely.
what you won't appreciate, everyone, through the video is that like Billy just goes, oh yeah, there's a plane over there, and there's another one over there, and you're looking around and thinking, is that the roof of a house or a factory? And you've just got those laser trained eyes to know. Well, you need to know.
Yeah, you do. Well, it's easy when someone has a bright orange plane.
Traffic, Cessna 172, Kilo Delta India, 10 nautical mile north, tracking Foxtrot Melbourne Reservoir and then tracking west for Avalon, Tab.
You know, when you look at corridors, Billy, just see what happens to wetlands.
Sorry, traffic marshal at 9120, doing speed downwind runway 35. I can feel the thermals now. This bus coming.
You can feel it a little bit, yeah.
I think we might be coming through the inversion layer actually. So I might get you to squeeze your knees in a bit and then I can brace against them.
Yep.
And you love this. Thank you. That's good. That Bunnings is a really nice landmark.
There he is, just landed now.
Yeah. I'm like, if I could find the Bunnings, I know where I am. He'll be out of our way in a second. Traffic might be going on this year, that's based on my free time before stop time. Okay, very good, yes, sir. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got my knee.
Yeah. Might be a bit of a bumpy landing sometimes, but we'll see how we go.
Oh, Billy. That was,
Alrighty.
that was,
That was a bumpy
yeah,
little.
that was seamless. What a beautiful landing.
And check out what's under the trees over here. This cracks me up. There's a gorilla. Okay. Fire traffic, microlight 9120 is clear of all runways. Fire. Oh, that was just a landing.
That was a
wasn't it?
great landing, Lee. It all happened so quick.
Yeah.
There was a bit of process.
Oh, hang on one sec. There we go. Now we can chat. I have to change the sensitivity of the microphone.
Oh,
It
okay.
changes. Oh, you can lift your visor up. You'll fog up too. It changes. The sensitivity of the microphone changes with the revs of my engine. I don't know why, but anyway. Oh, that was a lovely
Oh,
flight.
that was awesome.
That was good, eh? We managed to do it.
Oh, I'm buzzing.
Oh,
I'm buzzing like last time.
Yeah.
Now we're back on ground level. You don't see the patterns as readily.
No. That was good timing. It's just on 10 o'clock, so there's a good breeze, a little bit breeze. Nothing major. This is Martin, it's me.
How do you know Martin then?
Oh, they just saw me flying around Australia and they emailed me and said, hey, I've got a hangar at Tyab, you're welcome to come and
Oh,
stay.
isn't that lovely?
That's happened a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much fun. Alright, about 10 to 80 on exhaust mode, people. You won't be able to hear it. Okay. I wish everybody could hear us.
That was so good, man.
Yeah, it was good, eh? Hang on. The microphone got caught in my helmet.
I'll change this over. Like that. That one should work. And everybody can hear me on here. Like that. Okay. Put that. Actually, I'll put that in there. I'll take your helmet. Okay. Just unplug it. Unplug. Pull it out. Yeah. And then you can hop out on this side. If you just hang this leg out to the side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then you can put that foot on. Hang this one out. That foot on here,
Yep.
and then you can push yourself up and out.
That's solid there.
It is solid there. Well done. We made it.
We made it all
I
right.
hope everybody could hear us okay. I think the microphone was sitting in a funny spot in my ear.
Let's see what the phones are saying.
The sound was great the whole time. Thanks, Annie.
Oh, good on you, Annie.
Yay! How easy was that? Oh, really? Oh, I should be letting you do this as me. I'm so used to live streaming on here,
Yeah,
and I'm
you've
just
been
like,
doing it. No,
take over you, live stream.
Millie, it's I'm the passenger today. You're the captain coach. Wow. That was such a great flight.
It was beautiful, hey?
Westernport. I know I was saying it a few times, but the patterns.
Oh, it's
I
beautiful.
was fascinated by the patterns. They were so clear. Big of those return. Terra firma again. Yeah, in terms of the flying, so to explain to people, like, about this time of the day, what's happening with the flying conditions?
Yeah, so you would have noticed as we got below that inversion layer, it started to get bumpy. So as the ground heats up, you get hot air rising and you have that thermal activity. So it's just convection. And the microlight feels it, so it can be bumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes it a bit of a rocky ride. Like, we came in, like, it'll start to pick up now, so you probably get a bit more thermal activity from about now on to about maybe 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then it'll be lovely and smooth again.
Yeah.
So it's just that natural heating up of the ground. Yeah.
And what's your threshold?
Look.
Like, can the plane handle it?
Yeah,
like,
the plane
really
can
rough
handle
conditions?
it. Yeah, but I don't like to take my passengers up in it. Like, I'd happily go out flying this in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
But like on a day like today, it's not going to be heaps hot. But if I got a passenger, I don't really want to take you for a bumpy ride.
Rock them around. Oh God, I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, I love
Okay.
it. Particularly when we're coming in, and you just realise how much Millie's doing. Like, as we did the circuit, and came round and bared right and then right again to come into land, and you've got your height, and then of course you've got to get down, but then she was starting to rock and roll a bit.
Yeah.
And you've got so much going on. What are you thinking in terms of, was there a little bit of crosswind, was there?
No crosswind today, straight down the strip. So that was
So we were
fine.
coming straight into it.
Yeah, we were flying straight into it. So today was fine. Yeah. I was that was fine. I was more worried about the thermal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it would not be thermal today.
Makes it look easy, but must be many things to think about.
There is lots of things to think about.
Yeah.
Especially when you're chatting away. So a couple of times, like, you're probably asking me questions and I'm going, because I'm actually looking at my map and I'm looking at my dash, making sure everything's okay, and I'm checking my altitude and making sure my I'm high enough above the airfield. And we came up to Tooradin, and I was like, oh, that's Tooradin airfield already, didn't have the radio frequency programmed in already, so I had to quickly look it up and plug it in. So, all of this stuff's going on. You probably didn't even notice.
Yeah. No, you're super.
Yeah.
Like, you're super calm about it, but it's amazing how switched on and alert you are by default.
Yeah, you get used to it. Well, it just comes with doing it a lot. You pick up on it and you get your eye in. So, yeah, like you said, seeing planes and stuff like that in the sky. I guess it's like bird watching. You get your eye and you pick up birds, pick up planes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giovanni says, I see a new show coming, learning to fly an ultralight plane. Yeah. Million Costa. Million Costa's doing the goggle suit shit makes it look at you fighting in the film. An osprey just flew past behind you.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's interesting.
Oh, yeah, it
Thanks
could
for
have
great
been
time.
Australia. Cactus Costa.
Kiss the ground like Sammy J. Well, actually, I mean, I'm so comfortable with flying with Millie. I knew that we're coming back.
Yeah.
I didn't have any angst. I mean, I'll look down here and see if there's a 4-leaf clover. No, well, there's 3-leaf clovers, so that's predictable. That's predictable and safe.
No, I wouldn't
there
take
goes.
you up if I wasn't comfy. Another plane flying around. Oh, it's spam.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Can't have a live stream without some spam.
No, exactly. Someone just sort of seeing it as a free billboard.
Oh, it's just down the road from somebody. That's cool. Lisa Marie Shaw. Hi. That's funny. Move as. Oh, that's lovely. Forgot to buzz the tower, Top Gun stuff. There's no tower here to buzz, otherwise it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're flying around in uncontrolled airspace. There's only towers in controlled airspace. So
The landing was fantastic.
it was a lovely landing.
It was a beauty.
Someone said, nicer than the one with Sammy J the other day. That was crosswind. That was a rough.
Was it?
It was a difficult landing. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, we went down the
really?
runway. Yeah.
Was he concerned?
I was worried that he was. I went, "Oh, you're right, Sammy. In fact, that was a rough landing," and he's like, "That was amazing." I was like, "Oh, Sammy's not bothered at all. Cool."
Wow. So, as far as the plan ahead,
yeah.
So we last did our live. We probably did a live, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was in August. I thought might have been more than 4 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So what's on the horizon, literally, for at this point? So you're down here in, the very southern part of the continent. What's your outlook for the next weeks?
Yeah, so tomorrow I'll fly to Latrobe Valley. So that's about an hour from here, and then I'll come back to Thai. I've got school visits on Thursday, Friday, and like I said, I'm taking tomorrow off.
Yeah.
For a bit of a break. And then I've got to organise all the school visits for the Gippsland area, Gippsland Latrobe Valley area. So my mum's going to pick me up in Latrobe Valley.
Yay, Mum.
Thanks, Ma. And I'm driving back here so I can do the school visits. Then I'll drive myself back down to Gippsland. My microlight's got to get serviced in Gippsland as well. And visit my dad too. And then I will continue on to Boston up the East Coast. Yeah.
What sort of a hop are you looking at? Is that like Boston?
Merimbula,
Malakuta, Merimbula sort of thing?
Yeah, and then I've got someone's offered me a hangar at Merimbula already, so that's cool. And then I'll be in Moria, Wollongong, and then back at Lake Macquarie, back at Nui.
Wow, so about when will that be?
I think that'll be probably early December. I'll be back at Nui, Newcastle, Lake Macquarie, and then I'll finish off New South Wales by the end of the year, I reckon, because I'm obviously going a lot slower than I thought I would.
Yeah.
And then I'll stay in Newcastle for 3 months over Christmas, wait for school holidays to finish, and continue on next year.
So sort of from February?
Probably, February, March.
February, March.
Yeah, because I don't want to be up north during the wet season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
How do you go in the rain?
Oh, I get asked that one a lot. I don't fly in the rain. I have been caught out once in the rain, but that the forecast was wrong for the day when we went out. I went out with a friend and we got caught in drizzle. So you can't see very well when it's flying in the rain. We don't have windscreen wipers like a car. So I had to land at a nearby airfield and wait for it to pass. So I was lucky there was an airfield pretty much underneath it. I didn't have to land in a paddock or anything. Yeah. Yeah. That was just lucky. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that sounds like, I reckon there's going to be a chance for us to catch up somewhere in New South Wales, that's for sure.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. I can't wait to get back around.
Over the next, well, see, I mean, October's almost over, so it's pretty much November.
Yeah.
I will, we'll see, and hopefully we'll catch up before you get to Newcastle, maybe down the south coast somewhere.
Oh, so when are you due to fly into Merimbula? I reckon in about 3 weeks. I've got Latrobe Valley, Orbost, Merimbula. So I'm only 3 stops away, so I kind of work it out as 1 stop a week. And so yeah, probably 3 weeks I'll be in Merimbula. And when will I be in Queensland? Early next year, Nicola. Sorry, I don't think I'll get there this year, but I'll be there probably March next year. Yeah, early March.
Early March, yeah. There you go, everyone.
Yeah.
And Rob James says, how long does it take to learn to fly it?
Oh, well, it depends on how much time you have and your own how quickly you pick it up, I guess. So you need to do a minimum of 15 hours with an instructor before you can go solo. I went solo at 25 hours, but I was working full time and also trying to learn how to fly, and I could only get up to the place I was learning to fly on weekends. So it took me about a year before I got my pilot certificate. Yeah, but you could do it much quicker than that if you could block out a big chunk of time. But the trike's got pretty limited conditions. You can go flying it. See the wind now, Costa? Now it's crossed.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And it's picked up. It's about 10 knots now. So it'd probably be a bit harder to put the trike on the ground now. So I'm glad. Wasn't that funny? Like the wind's doing nothing there, but you can see the hangers blocking the flags there and there.
Yeah. Oh,
anyway. Oh, cool. Always looking at the wind. What's the wind doing? There's 4 mast lapwings plovers that live on top of the hangar here. They're so funny. Wake me up in the morning. Anita, 3 weeks would be wonderful to meet and greet you to our beautiful part of the world. That'd be lovely. Yes, please. Come and see me land and say hello.
Love it. Cost of the Flying Garden, though.
Yep.
Will you be going to Wilson's Prom?
I won't be landing there, but I will go for a fly over the Prom. I want to see Corner Inlet. So we checked out Westernport today, which is an internationally significant wetland. That means that you get at least 1% of a single species show up there in any one survey. So that's huge. Like the global population of a species, you have at least 1% counted in one survey at a wetland. That's huge.
Wow.
So I think there's way more. The redneck stints there. I think it's more like 5 or 6% of the entire population counted at Westernport Bay. So it's a really big deal. So that's a really important wetland. But Corner Inlet is the spot in Victoria, number 1 spot in Victoria, near Wilson's Prom there, for eastern curlew, which is the critically endangered one. So they're the biggest shorebird in the world, and they got this really long down curved beak. They're really cool birds, and yeah, they've seen a huge population crash. So 80 to 90% decline in 30 years. It's pretty big.
90% decline.
Yeah. So those birds rely really heavily on the Yellow Sea, the wetlands around the Yellow Sea, and they've been reclaimed for development. So 65% of the wetlands around the Yellow Sea have been reclaimed in 30 years, and in that 30 years we've seen this massive drop. So yeah, they just don't have the food they need.
Yeah.
But thankfully, Yellow Sea is now a World Heritage listed site. So that's happened in the last 2 years. That's a big deal.
What's that?
They've listed it as a World Heritage site, so
yes.
it's got protection.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good.
That is positive.
It is positive, yeah. corner inlet is grouse.
It's just a caravan in
Yanaki.
Yanaki
Yeah.
for years.
It's a beautiful spot.
Yanaki.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of Yanaki.
Just up the road coming from. Lots of wombat there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 So do you reckon you could you see could you see yourself having a residence right next to an airstrip?
Yeah, good actually.
Right. Would you?
It
Would
doesn't
that-
bother me at all, the plane noise and
No,
stuff.
no, exactly.
I'd be quite happy.
It's
Yeah,
like living next to the beach.
yeah, it'd be
You like the
great.
sound of.
I like this, just pulling out your driveway onto the runway. I could get used to that. It's bloody
You don't
awesome.
have to drive. You don't
I
have.
have,
It's in the hangar. You just hop in and take off.
I have had thoughts of having my own place with a private strip. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
could deal with that. A tiny house with a big hangar and a private airstrip. That'd be nice.
Yeah, exactly. You know, a mezzanine in the hangar,
Yeah.
and then you closer.
Yeah.
You closer to your
That's it.
to your main girl here.
James Rob, you should stream every flight. I do. Yeah, jump on my YouTube channel. It's called Wing Friend, and you can see me live stream tomorrow all the way to Latrobe Valley, and you can watch the replay of every other live stream I've done up to this point so far.
Oh, Fish Creek.
Oh yeah, Fish Creek. Yeah,
It's beautiful up there.
it is very nice. I haven't been there for years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh wow! The temperature's beautiful here.
Yeah, it is very comfy.
I'm quite
yeah.
comfy
Yeah.
in my my Formula One racing
Yeah.
suit.
It's nice having all the layers on.
So,
Oh, we're getting a. I was taking a
Oh.
selfie.
there we go. That's it. Hang on,
Love it.
I better put these down.
I'll do it.
For this. Look at that. That is, you can't unsee that, Melly.
I love that you're cracking yourself up.
Is that the image that I'm giving out? That's very funny. That looked hilarious. When I did those posts
Yeah,
last
I know, they
night
were
with
great.
the photos.
I didn't know you had all those
Yeah,
photos.
because I'm taking photos all the time. And then when I want to come to use them, I go, oh, when was that? When was this?
Oh, yeah.
And then I finally worked out the
Of course.
quickest way for me to find photos is to go in to the album
Yeah.
and then to the map.
Oh, there's a map. Okay,
So
that's
you
cool.
go to the map of. So I go here.
Oh,
and
I've
then
got
there.
Android, maybe you can do that.
Oh yeah, okay. So I go there, and then there's a map of the places, and then
That's
I
so
just
cool.
went okay, Belmont,
Yep,
and
there we are.
there it all was, just
Oh, that's awesome.
just tucked away, and so I found them, and it was like, yeah, there's these photos, and I put them in there, and people were just cracking up
They were really funny.
about
I enjoyed it a
oh yeah,
lot.
see they're.
Oh yeah.
There they were, just tucked
Yeah.
away down there, and I was like,
Beauty.
yes. So
Too easy.
yeah, the Beagles shots were kind of funny. Animal lives on.
Yeah.
Someone said that last night, and I thought, God, I haven't heard that for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That's so good.
So I got these.
I might have to get a pair for myself.
Yeah. Leave that with me.
Okay.
A friend of mine gave them to me. He rides Harleys and that, and these were sort of retro ones.
Yeah, right.
And he gave them to me,
They're awesome.
and I was like, yeah, because they've got the split screen. They're like a combi split screen.
Right, okay.
So they got the two,
Yeah, I can see
two bits of glass.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, they certainly made for a good clear
Something
vision.
else. Yeah.
Cost of phone advice. Scotty, I'm just throwing that in like that. That was. But when you find something like that makes like it might seem like a little thing, but every week I'm doing stuff about stories on the show.
Yeah.
And I may have filmed that story months ago.
Yeah,
and some
yeah.
stories it might be a year ago because we roll it seasonally and we
it.
film it this year but put it next year.
Yep.
So I'm going, oh, when was that? Where was it? Was it Hornsby or was it Dural? Or I kind of remember the address there. It was or was it, down here somewhere in Mornington? And I go, oh, can't find it.
Yeah.
And you type in the name and the phone just goes, I don't know where that is. So, yeah, anyway, look, small things that make big difference itself. So, anyway, we should leave all of you good folk to go about your day.
Yep.
So, yeah, Millie, awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Congratulations on
Cheers.
making it so far. I said, for anyone that didn't hear, I was doing some mathematics as I was driving down
I was
from
impressed with that.
Melbourne,
Yeah.
you know, and I thought, okay, she's done 18 legs. And I just kind of worked it out and said, 4 hours roughly per leg. But even if you just round that out and you say, all right, 70 to 80 hours, that's 3 days.
Yeah.
Like 3 days in the air. Like,
yeah,
responsible for your life.
That way. Yeah.
There's a lot. And that's what, really, I'm just in awe of what you're doing, because okay, sure, you had, weeks where at the beginning in Perth where it was too wet and windy and wild, but then once you're on, and that's every day.
That's it.
And then when you're not in the air, you're on the ground visiting schools and doing all of the logistics and having to get to where you land and your support person coming and worrying about the plane and when you have to pack it up and then rebuild it and but all that aside, 75, 3 days.
Yeah,
like
it's
in
pretty
the air.
cool, isn't it?
So then when you think about it, that's a third
yeah,
of roughly, that's, that's going to be like 9-10 days in the air.
Yep. Yeah, well, I worked out it's probably going to be about 200 hours of flight time by the time I finish. So, yeah, I'm probably about a quarter of the way there at the moment.
Yeah.
And, yeah, what's that, 200 hours? So that's almost 10 days. Yeah, almost 10 days of actually being in the air flying around.
10 days.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it is, isn't it?
Wow, it's going to take me a year to do what a Godwit does in one go. A Godwit can fly from Alaska to New Zealand in just under 10 days, 12,000 K. It's going to take me a year to do that. Isn't that nuts? Yeah, that's mental.
And the Godwit does it
in one go, one flight. They can do it non-stop. Yeah. Yeah.
and we wonder how incredible nature is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that this piece of engineering, piece of nature engineering can go that distance on autopilot, can be born as a baby and just know that that's where it's going. Like, that's what's captured me from day zero of this whole thing. And like for you with your zoology and your whole training and your love for this, like that's the reason, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Oh, Nicola put my website up. That's kind. Thanks, Nicola.
Oh, Anita asked. Yeah, good on you, Nicola. Safe travels, Millie.
Thank you.
Thanks for being so generous with your time, said Diana. Thanks for your great morning.
No
Definitely
worries.
cheered me up, Trina.
How could it not? Flying. Yeah. Being in the sky is pretty satisfying. You'll be buzzing all day now, Costa.
Oh. I am. I'm going to be. I'm going into Melbourne tonight. There's a parks and leisure. Like there's that's that industry around the designing of open space and parks and they have annual awards. And, they go out to the designers and builders of parks and leisure spaces across the country.
Yeah.
And they have this big awards night, and I'm sort of hosting or emceeing it.
Oh, and amazing!
It's really nice.
That'll be fun.
The good part about it is that I also know some of the I know a lot of the projects because I see them. Some of them were filmed and so on. So it's a nice connection. Oh, look at the backyard.
Oh wow, what's this plane? It looks pretty rad. Let's show you again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here it comes. Wow. That's a cool looking plane. Very nice.
Oh well. Shall we sign off?
Yeah, okay. Annie, amazing the flight about avian migration. Yeah.
Thank you, Millie, for bringing awareness the way you do for our birds.
Oh, you're welcome. I enjoy it.
Champion. Absolute champion.
And I've got lots of wonderful supporters, like this guy.
Thank you, you two. That made my morning. Oh, that's a pleasure, Nicola. Millie is absolute overflowing with knowledge. We barely touched the surface today. But, yeah, keep in touch with the website that was shared there, and
Yeah.
you'll just learn so much from this amazing adventurer, Andrea Dennett. Well put.
If you want to get notifications and when I'm flying, you can sign up on my website, subscribe to my email list, and I send out notices to everyone to say, hey, I'm flying tomorrow or whenever.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, get on the YouTube. I'm about to take off.
Oh, this is a different one.
Oh, the name, I'll put it, can we put comments on here? How do I do that? How do I add a comment? I'll put it on I'll put it on there. I'll put it on there afterwards, the links to my Facebook and everything so everyone can watch. Oh wow, this guy's taking off now. Wow!
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool. What a nice plane.
That's a beauty. Look
Yeah,
how steady
I like
it is.
that one. That's awesome.
Like
Very
this,
nice.
Giovanni said, I love watching today. I even showed it to the chemist while I was paying.
That's gold. I love it.
Cat, awesome start to my day. Oh, yeah. Good on you, Cat.
Oh,
Thanks,
Andrea.
Giovanni.
Hey, how you doing? I met Andrea at Bowen Head on
Oh,
the other
okay.
day.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Thanks for putting my channel up, Andrea.
We're going to spend the morning plane spotting. Yeah, we'll be there. Let's try and get that one.
The name of my YouTube channel is called Wing Threads. So threads like sewing, wing threads, and wing like a plane. Yeah, you just look up wing threads to find everything about me. Cool. Yeah, cool.
Ciao for now, everyone. And Millie,
Bye, everybody.
onward. Leg number 19 tomorrow.
Yeah, Latrobe Valley.
Off to Latrobe.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to the Rose Festival
Oh, nice.
down in Latrobe in 2 weekends, I
Oh,
think.
cool.
So I'll be down there.
Spencer!
Spencer!
Hello!
Is Spencer on?
Yes.
Hey, hang on.
He's doing great, Millie. Everyone is learning so much. I love watching you and content today. Thank you. Have a great day. Love, Spencer.
Oh,
Hey,
Spencer!
Spencer. We love
Oh,
you.
put my goggles on for you, Spencer. I can see you up there on the Sunshine Coast.
He's doing amazing things.
Yes. Oh, and as I said up there in the plane, it's Water Week, which is kind of nice that we got to look at all that water and the wetlands and how important it is.
It's also Aussie Bird Count Week for BirdLife.
Oh yes, that was the other thing. We have BirdLife Australia. Definitely do the Aussie Bird Count. Get the app.
Get the app on your phone.
Let me
and
see.
Go in your backyard and count your birds.
That's it.
The Aussie Bird Count. Very important.
More than last year.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, last year was pretty epic, wasn't
massive.
it? Everyone going out for COVID. But that was good.
Oh, there it is. See, there's the...
Yep, the Aussie Bird Count app. It's really easy to use. And you can learn to ID birds with that too. And thank you, Nicola. I should put a link up. That's brilliant. So that's BirdLife Australia, the Aussie Bird Count, and you can go to birdlife.org.au too. I'm sure there's a link on there for it, and or Aussie Bird Count.
Oh, there it is. Nicola's being our office.
Excellent, thank you.
Incredible office assistant.
That's great.
We just go, oh, we need that. Point.
Yeah.
Thanks,
so go
Nicola.
to your wetlands and go look for some shorebirds. Count some shorebirds.
Definitely, it's a really relaxing thing to do.
So good for your mental health. I only saw an article the other day about how bird watching improves mindfulness and relaxation, and it's good for you. So yeah, it does. Gets you out of your head and into the nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my actual job.
Oh, there you go. You do it well, Nicola.
Boom, we just say it, and it's like. Oh, the other one put up. Nicola put up water night. So this Thursday night, you can sign up and register for water night at the Water Conservancy. And it's all about, again, like these things are so integrated. It's about raising awareness. Like, how often do you go for the tap?
Yeah.
How much water do we waste? And it's kind of, I think it's all the more important at the moment, because just because we're having these extremes, it's the extremes that are part of the whole picture. That because someone said, "Oh, why are you banging on about water night when there's floods and the whole country's wet?" But in 2019, the country was burning. And that's really extreme. In very short time ago.
Yeah.
And anything that we can do to raise consciousness and awareness around water intergenerationally is really important. So that's why I see water night very much like Earth Hour as one of these things that brings it to that day to day. Like Earth Hour, you turn off electricity, you realize your relationship with it. You turn off the tap, you realize, oh, hang on a sec, I have habits, and it's possible to adjust these habits by looking at them, and it's a great way to do it. And it's Thursday afternoon from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. and you just have to get pushed out of your comfort zone a little to appreciate the. Oh, look at that! Thank you.
She's all over it.
Thank you, Nicola. There it is. You can jump on that link and sign up. And yeah, what a good week! Water night, bird night, water
all
week.
Of the things.
There's lots of things going on, and Queensland, the Premier wants everyone to turn the tap on, drop dam levels. I haven't heard that one.
No.
But either way, it's an exercise outside of this current reality, because this, we live in the boom bust.
I think he's referring to the flood.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I mean, there's floods in Queensland. There's massive floods going on down here in Victoria and southern New South Wales. So anyway, two good things, 3 good things on this week, that's for sure.
Definitely.
And keep an eye on this.
Yeah, come with me tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Probably take off about 7:30, and I'll live stream it to Facebook and YouTube. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, good on you, Ange.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Okay, see you later, everybody.
Thanks, Millie.
Thank you, Costa. Thank you so much.
What a treat.
It was so much fun. Let's do it again. Bye, everyone.